saying that China went around the world and vacuumed up the PPE around the world, the supplies, before anybody had any idea what was going on. And then, as I mentioned, we heard a senator in the last hour say that they were hanging on to the critical components, the reagents, for those testing kits. I mean, what does that mean in health terms if these accusations are true?
Well, Melissa, I mean, all of these reports that are coming out about how China's acting are not surprising at this point. We heard they were even threatening, saying that they would withhold some of the medications that they knew we desperately needed to not only treat COVID-19, but some of our other most common ailments here in the United States. So it has been back-to-back misinformation, misdoings by the Chinese government that has really led us to where we are right now. They withheld information. It was borderline fraudulent information that they were even being put. And I get what they're saying, that there can be some misreporting, and that's why their numbers may be changing, which is why I say we don't want to focus on a single day number, but absolutely not. You cannot increase your number of deaths by 50%, where you were reporting 0 deaths for a long time, and then all of a sudden you have this big increase. Absolutely not. They are trying to hide what was going on there, trying to protect themselves, which has been to the detriment of the rest of the world. And one of the things, going back to the laboratory that people are talking about, you have to remember, here in the United States, we work under the highest standard of care. We have such high quality and expectations for our laboratories and other healthcare systems, which sometimes can be our Achilles heel because we have so much red tape, but we do that because we want to keep our workers and our community safe. So if it is proven that this came from that lab, whether it was a lab error, who knows, but it is because they do not live by the same standards that we do here in the United States. And unfortunately, because of that, and the way that they have continued to act, not just this pandemic, but the previous pandemics that originated there, that is why we are suffering now. And we need to get back to the place where we are not dependent on that government for anything, whether it is our medications, our medical supplies, or really anything at this point, because we are suffering because of their actions.
Well, they certainly have a lot